Hello, and welcome to this v0.3 version 0.3 video tutorial. And in this video tutorial, I will just quickly cover the process of creating a sun path within the v0.3. So if you've watched the activation video, you'll hopefully have arrived at this point where we have a node editor window open down here. And we've created a new v0.3 node tree within our main v0.3 node group. And we have created via the add input nodes VI location menu item a VI location node. So to create a sun path, all we need to do is go to add analysis nodes v0.3 sun path and draw a connection between the two nodes. The VI location node can either be manual, so we specify manually the latitude and longitude for the sun path, or we can specify EPW, and this node will read the latitude longitude data from that Energy Plus weather file. And as I mentioned in the Windrose tutorial video, we can, if you get a new Energy Plus weather file from the Energy Plus website or other internet resources, that new Energy Plus weather file can be placed in the appropriate place within the v0.3 scripts directory, and it will then appear upon restart within this location drop-down menu. So for the moment, I'm happy with Aberdeen in Scotland. So once the nodes are connected, I get this Create Sun Path button within my sun path node, but there are no other options. We can just press that and we create a sun path. Now, the sun path, once created, presents some options within this v0.3 display panel. And this v0.3 display panel is part of the 3D view properties panel, which we can open up with this little plus sign up here in the corner. At the bottom of this whole panel is a v0.3 display tab, and we can now control some parameters of this sun path. So we can, for example, control the day of the year. And you should now hopefully see, especially if I zoom in a little bit closer, as I change the day of the year, this sphere here, which signifies the position of the sun, will change automatically. And I can do the same with the hour of the day as well. It will move from morning to evening position. I can also here decide whether to display the hours. These are the hour rings of the sun path. So 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6, 7, etc. I can control whether to display them or not with this toggle, and I can change the font size that they're drawn in, or I can change the shadow or the font color itself. I can also scale this sun path with the use of this slider, so I can make it any size I want, and I can move it around the scene just as I would move any Blender object with the standard Blender methods. So that's the basics of creating a sun path with the v0.3, as well as these kind of options to control hour display and sun position. If we go to the material tab over here, when we have our sun path selected, we've got 4 different materials associated with this sun path object. And we can change the color of these materials. So we could have a red hourly rings and blue seasonal rings if we wished. We can control whether this path dash material, which is the material currently invisible to allow us to create dashed hourly lines, whether we make that into a more solid material, for example. So there's some options there to control how the sun path actually looks in terms of coloration as well. And we can also change the color of the base as we wish. There are some further options for the visualization of the sun available within Blender's Cycles rendering engine. So if I just bring my sunpath scale up to encompass my simple geometric context here. If I pick my Cycles rendering engine in this menu entry at the top, then I have some extra options for real-time visualization of the lighting delivered by the sun. So as well as this sphere here, which gives us a kind of visual marker for where the sun is, there is actually a sun lamp at this position, and that is shown in our outliner here as a sun. So we could change the color of that sun to black body, and we can pick the sun mesh, which acts as our visual marker, and we can also make that a black body color. So now if I go into the sort of interactive render of the scene, and I change, for example, my hour of the day, I can see real-time shadowing on the scene based on the sun being at this position. And as I change the hour of the day, we see the sun color change as it gets close to the horizon, and we see the shadows automatically update. If in our world panel here, we turn our sky to either Pretham or Hosek Wilkie, then we should see that as we change again the time of the day, our sun or sky background also changes. I might show it a little bit better from this angle. So our sun, the brightness in our sky changes, and as the sun approaches the horizon, our sky will eventually become very dark. So it's a nice tool for A, projecting a sun path around your building, and B, getting some indication of where the shadows and where the lighting will occur in your scene for a particular day of the year and a particular hour of the day. So I think that's everything for now. Okay, thanks for watching.